Story number 4, Jean Gruss, what are you with story number 4? This is coming out of tcpalm.com. It's basically Treasure Coast and Palm Beach area, if you will. It's run by USA Today, but tcpalm.com. I'll read you the headline, John. I'll read you the first couple graphs, and I want you to check that provide some comment. Headline: Florida's new Homeowners Association laws explained how to find your HOA's rules and regulation. And here we go. First couple graphs. Floridians who live in subdivision, condo buildings, and other communities with homeowners associations now have laws protecting their rights to know what their dues are going to. The monthly average for HOA fees nationally is around $170 a month, but the majority of the homeowners pay around $50 or less each month, according to bank rates in U.S. Census Bureau's American Housing Survey. And Florida has the second highest number of homeowners associations in the country at just about 49,400, right behind California. In Florida, the average member of a homeowners association pays anywhere from $100 to $500 in HOA fees each month, according to the Miami Real Estate Law Office of Dania Fernandez and Associates. John, HOAs and condo associations are suddenly on the radar of a lot of the media and a lot of the residents. Why? Because after the Champlain Towers South collapsed on the Barrier Island, Miami-Dade County, up in a place called Surfside, which is located between Miami Beach and Bell Harbor and Sunny Isles Beach to the north, all of a sudden insurers didn't want to insure these condo associations. We also had some hurricanes that rolled through. The only way insurance companies were going to be able to deal with all of these issues that were going on was to basically charge more. Legislature had to deal with a variety of different issues to try to make insurance companies want to insure. So the state's Citizens Property Insurance Company, which is the insurer of last resort, wouldn't be the only one here. We all know no state income tax here in the state of Florida, so therefore a lot of the municipalities are funded by their coffers are filled by real estate related, whether it's transactions or it's property taxes. So Jean, the legislature took some steps to try to provide some insight for residents, but more importantly, insurance company. All these new laws are kicking in. Why don't you give us an overview about what exactly anybody living in a condo who used to live in a condo, what can they expect now?
Well, the biggest deal now is that condo buildings have to show that they've built enough reserves to pay for the maintenance of the condo buildings and certifications, and they have to conduct engineering surveys, make sure their building is not going to collapse, which is all well and good. And there's a whole ton of the specific story goes into some detail about notices and things of that nature. And it's really kind of tinkering around the edges, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because as we are discovering lately, HOAs are running into all kinds of problems and all kinds of shenanigans and mismanagement of funds and things like that. And quite honestly, HOAs for a long time have been sort of operating in the shadows, and a lot of people have used HOAs as a way to make a little money on the side, and unfortunately, these organizations are now having to step up and boost assessments, and that's creating some friction with residents who are now discovering that they're going to have to pay a whole lot more for a variety of reasons, insurance, maintenance, all of these things. And unfortunately, we don't have a really good picture of what's going on in the HOA world. It's a little bit of a black box because nobody has access to HOA finances except, the board and the residents. So it's really hard to know which buildings are deferring maintenance and not building reserves and are being frankly mismanaged until maybe we read about them in the Miami Herald and how board members are getting arrested because they absconded with money. And so I think what the legislature did was a good first step. But I mean, I think they should have required. I think there was some discussion about that when the legislation was being considered, that HOA finances should be publicly disclosed, like a public record, so it would shine the light on the condos that are being mismanaged. Unfortunately, that never was passed. But I mean, at least we have this first step where these buildings are required to build reserves and have adequate maintenance and make sure that their buildings are structurally sound.
Interesting. Anybody on the roundtable? Anyone want to comment about HOAs, condo associations, kind of what's going on, and whether or not the state is stepping up and providing enough transparency, if you will, for residents as well as investors?
Just very quickly, not weighing in on the homeowners association corruption, but more so on the fees and the increase. The fact that we're seeing such high fees and the increases, add that to reserves, insurance, repairs that have to be immediately done.
Yes.
That's adding a lot of pressure for the condo owner. And what does that mean for the industry? We're going to probably see a lot of condo buyouts because a lot of people that can't deal with these increases. You have to think and remember that a lot of in these older buildings, who typically lives there? People on fixed incomes. And so that is, if it's in a right location, I mean, that's just going to spell a great opportunity, a sweet opportunity for developers. And we've already seen that already in recent years since Champlain and even before Champlain.
That's a great point, Rebecca. Great point.